Hi, Group One. It is the Sun Sage, and thank you guys so much for tuning into another pick a card reading. So, this reading is who is your person talking to about you and what are they saying? All right. So, I switched it up a little bit from the what are they saying to others about you or what are they saying to family and friends. This reading should tell us who they're actually speaking to. If they are speaking about you, I'll pick up if they're, very private and they're not really saying too much as well. But I want to see who your person is talking to and what they're saying about you and this connection, their feelings for you, all of that. All right. So, Group One, let's go ahead and get started. For you guys, you have the Labradorite. All right. You have the Labradorite here, and you have the, oh my gosh. The Tarot of the Divine. Yes, that is the Tarot of the Divine. All right. So I'm going to grab quite a few messages. I do want to see first who your person is talking to. So they could show up as one person, multiple people, coworker, sibling, bestie. Let's just see who is your person talking to about you and this connection. All right, who is your person talking to, Group One, about you and this connection? All right, Seven of Swords and the Sun. Okay, so I'm going to keep going and then I'll get what are they saying. So who are they talking to first? All right, Judgment here. Who is this person talking to about you? The Wheel of Fortune. And I'm going to grab one more. Who are they talking to? All right. We have the Seven of Coins. All right. So who this person could be talking to is somebody who, so sign wise, this person could be a Leo. This person could be a Scorpio. This person could be Sagittarius, Aquarius, Taurus here. I feel like who your person could be talking to could be somebody that they work with for sure. I feel like the reason why with this Seven of Swords, it feels like they paint a certain picture, like they're very like restrained on what they say. So they may say things to this person about you and this connection that feel like it's not like the full story, but I feel like that's because there's somebody here that they enjoy talking to, but they don't want to give away too much about this connection. So let me see what they could be saying about you and this connection. All right, let's see. All right, the Fool. Yeah, they're not saying too much. The Moon, confirmed. All right. What else do we have for what they're saying? We'll get more into who this person is. Let's see what they're saying. All right. Eight of Wands. All right. What else do we have for what this person is saying about you in this connection? Group One. Thank you. The Five of Cups. All right. What are they saying? All right. Ace of Swords. Okay. So the Empress is at the bottom of the deck, all right? So this person could talk to their mother about you, all right? That seems to be coming through, that they talk to someone that I feel they work with or someone that they see regularly. I feel like that's coming through with the Seven of Coins, the Sun. I'm almost picking up they see this person daily or they see this person regularly, right? I feel like the Empress comes through for you guys. It could be, this person, their sort of visualization of you is being depicted as an Empress, somebody who is a good person, somebody who has a lot to offer. This person could, if you're very successful, this person could be speaking about the type of work that you do, how successful you are at it. Of course, if you're a parent, I feel like that is definitely coming up. I feel like whoever they're talking to, it's definitely coming through that they're comfortable with this person. All right. It does feel like one person, mainly because they feel like they're keeping things away from like telling this person like everything about you guys, but this person they know that your person is up to something, right? So I feel like what's happening is your person did try to hide their feelings for you to someone else, or they try to pretend as if things weren't that serious. It doesn't feel like they're like ashamed of this connection or anything, but this feels like they try to be very strategic about the information that they put out there, right? And so they may have said things like, Group group one looks really good with the sun here. Or maybe even showed your picture, right? Go to group one's page, you know, go to group one's social media, whatever. This is what they look like. They look good. They dress nice. They have good style. You know, all the physical things about you. It feels like that's where they try to leave it. But again, it feels like the person that they're communicating to about you feels like they're comfortable with them. So they're starting to get a little bit more into this connection and you with this person. Some of them do feel like they have told this person, a mother, a coworker, or an older coworker. I even feel that like they could work with somebody who has been married before. It feels like somebody experienced. It feels like somebody that they could work with. It even feels like, now that I'm picking up regularly, like somebody at the gas station, especially with this Wheel of Fortune here, somebody that they see as they go to play lottery or something like that. So it feels like somebody they're comfortable with. It feels like somebody who, you know, asked them, hey, you have anybody yet? Are you dealing with anyone? And they tried not to give too much away, but I feel like now they're starting to get into a place where they're saying a little bit more, and most of it is about your physical, all right? The fact that they're very attracted to you. So again, I feel like the person that they're talking to, with this judgment here, I wouldn't be surprised for a lot of you if you have somebody who's like like very spiritual, and they pray like for guidance on you in this connection. There's a chance here that they are definitely, you know, seeking some sort of understanding about their feelings and what this connection is. And so I do feel like that would require some sort of spiritual enlightenment, some sort of prayer. You know, some of them feel like they really are trying to fully understand why they are so attracted to you outside of what feels to be just physical, right? So I do feel it could be an older person. It feels like a person that they work with or see regularly. And it does feel like somebody that they're close with, but they don't like, it's like, you know, you have limited, like you share, depending on who the person is, you give away certain things, you hold certain things back. But with other people you connect to, you tell them everything. This feels like somebody that they hold a little back from, right? They may be telling them, you know, about you, that you exist, that they're attracted, that they really like you, that you guys are, you know, have a connection. But I feel like that's where they leave it. You know, it's kind of like that thing where if they are asked, are they single? They may say something to the effect of, it depends, you know, it will see. I may not be for much longer. They may joke about it a little bit. All right. So let's get into what they are saying. So what your person is saying about you with the Fool here. Look, a lot of you may have just recently met somebody, and this person is already feeling like they want to share with their friends or family members more about you, but with that moon showing up right next to it, it's almost like they're like, you know what, don't be stupid, don't be foolish, don't give it away until you guys are like serious. So there is that energy. If you're connecting to somebody new, they're trying to like be very discreet at this time. Now, for others of you, this is somebody that you guys go back and forth with each other, right? One minute you're messing with each other. The next minute there's a little bit of tension. There's a separation. You're not talking to each other. And so somebody feels like they don't want people to know that you guys have started back talking again, right? It may even be that they never told people that you guys stopped. So if you're separated or if you're not communicating, it just feels like it didn't come up, right? So let's see why the Fool is here. Some of you could be an Aquarius, so that's something they could point out. My person is an Aquarius. They could also be saying that, you know, you're very fun to be around. You're very youthful. Some of you may have already done like some really fun activities with this person, as far as like adventurous things, amusement parks, video games, hanging out, having a good time, being kids again. So let's see why the Fool is actually showing up for what they could be saying about you. All right, let's see. Ooh, Queen of Pentacles. I like that with the Fool energy, because again, it's giving this this vibe that they they tell what they want to tell, but they don't give away like everything about you with the Queen of Pentacles here, right? A lot of you do have somebody, Ace of Cups here, who feels like they have very strong feelings for you. And so what comes along with this person who feels very discreet is that if you're sacred to them, if you're somebody that they're still trying to get to know, if you're somebody where they're respecting this process of reconciliation, they don't want to talk about it too much. They may be a little superstitious. They do pick that up with the Wheel of Fortune. Whoever they could be communicating to is kind of superstitious too, saying things like, you don't want to jinx it, so don't talk about them too much, something like that. So there's energies that they definitely respect you. And if they're saying anything, it really feels like it's mostly about your looks and your success. They try to keep their feelings that they have for you, their feelings that they have about this connection, somewhat to themselves. If you're like really good at what you do in your career, if you guys make a lot of money, if you guys have a couple of businesses, I do feel like that's one of the first things they mention to people. Oh, group one's real successful. Oh, you want me to tell you about group one? Okay, group one, you know, they have this store. They also have like this online shop. Like they feel like they go straight to your accomplishments with the Queen of Pentacles. There's something very respectful coming through when your person is talking about you and they're talking about this connection. Some of you could be a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo here, but I do feel like this person is like mentioning that you are like, they may use words like classy, elegant. They may say things like you're the first like parent they dealt with. You're the first older person they dealt with. Not that you're older in the sense that you are like generations older than them. That could be the case, but I feel like if you are, there's an age difference, they've mentioned it. That feels like something they have mentioned. If there's specifically, if you are older than them, it feels like they have mentioned that. It's almost like they're saying to other people, or saying to this, you know, person here, they're, you know, in their 40s, they're in their 30s, but they don't act like it with the Fool, right? They're really sort of energetic and they give off this youthful vibe. And so I do feel like there's some compliments being thrown in here when it comes to them speaking about you. So the moon is confirmation that this person may not be talking a lot about this connection as far as their feelings go. I feel like they want to keep that part to themselves. I do feel like I feel like they see this relationship as pending, right? It's something that, first of all, they've been kind of iffy about talking about anyway with the Seven of Swords. You know, people could be like, are you dealing with somebody? And they're like, no. And like I said, if they say something like, if there's something going on, like it depends, it feels like it depends on who they're talking to. They may give different information depending on who they trust, depending on who they may be giving this information to. It may change who you are to them and what descriptions they give of you. But for the most part, I feel like that's a mechanism to try to get them from talking too much about you. I do feel like they could bring up the fact that you could be private. You could be someone, again, that they're still getting to know. And so there's not a lot here they have on you, right? With the moon, there could still be some sort of work that needs to be done for you guys to get closer to each other, to learn more about one another. You could be a Pisces. All right. Three of Pentacles. There's a lot that comes through about your work ethic. I will say that this person seems to respect you. The Emperor here, you're a boss, or you're just really great at what you do, and it feels like they have no problem telling people that. A lot of you are, I can see that a lot of you are business owners, okay? I do see that. I feel like that's the main thing I pick up, that they don't feel like it's too intrusive to talk about, right? I do feel like the reason why they may send people to your social media, because I was picking that up, is because you have a business. Oh yeah, they have this, you know, they have this jewelry business. Go check them out. This is their page. So I do feel like this person is like good word of mouth for you, group one. If you have a business, I feel like they're supportive of you. And I do feel like they've actually sent a couple of people your way. Some of you will resonate with this and you'll be like, yeah, they did send, you know, their their friend to me, their sister to me, to, you know, do their hair, whatever it is that you do. It feels like that's the first thing they mentioned, right? That you are respected, that you have this business sense, that you're good with money. That feels like it's coming through, that you're an entrepreneur. With the Emperor here, you're a boss, you take the lead. This Emperor is still giving me older, so you could be older than this person for sure. Aries energy showing up. All right, so I do feel like there may be some sort of age difference that they have brought up, okay? With the Eight of Wands, I'm picking up what I picked up in the Fool energy, that you guys do have somebody who likes to talk about the good times that you guys have. I really do feel like they try to keep it as, like, if they're having any sort of, they're still trying to understand their feelings for you. I feel like they don't want to let people know there's that confusion, right? And so they could be saying something like, oh, you're a really good person. I feel like they try to stay away from labels. I feel like they try to stay away from, specifically identifying who you are to them. I do. But I do feel like they need people to know that you're a good influence on their life, or you're somebody who's brought in a lot of good times in their life. What's this Eight of Wands? All right. Queen of Swords. Yeah, I'm picking up that elegance, that classy energy. Some of you may be like a hard to read type person. They may say things like, yeah, it's hard to really get a, feel of group one. I don't know if they're feeling me. I don't know if they still want me. For those of you that this is somebody that you're familiar with, I do feel like some of you are dealing with somebody you may have broken up with. So there's this energy that if you have come back into each other's lives, they're being very restrained about what they tell people, because the Eight of Swords is here. So that tells me that there's something that you guys still need to work on, that they're not that confident saying, oh yeah, we're together. Oh yeah, this is my person. But yeah, we're working on it. I feel like they would leave that out, right? Now, if this person that they're talking to, maybe a mother, a coworker, that person they see on a regular basis, is asking about you, I do feel like they try to be as honest as possible with how things are going. Sometimes in this style of reading, I pick up that a person is venting. They could be lying about you. They could be exaggerating things. This person feels like they're pretty straightforward, pretty honest about you when it comes to describing you accurately. It feels like they're pretty good at that. I feel like this person knows that you're serious. They could be saying something like they understand at the very least that you want a relationship, or you want some sort of commitment with them, or some sort of understanding between you about how this leads to a commitment. You may have had a very blunt conversation with them that I feel like they bring up. This person could say that you talk a lot. Okay, this person could say that you talk a lot. Eight of Wands, Queen of Swords. Yes, you have this blunt energy, this direct, this honest, this truth hurts energy at times. But I do feel like this person likes to hear you speak. I just feel like that's something that may come up. Some of you may have been called long-winded before, right? But very mature, very classy, grown energy is coming through. Grown woman, grown man type energy. You have your own. You're very self-sufficient. I feel like they're being respectful to you. They could be a little intimidated by you, a little scared that if they say something wrong, you're gonna find out about it, because the Queen of Swords is very good at getting information. So this is what I'm saying. I feel like this person is very careful what they say about you, because they don't want anything negative to get back to you. They don't want to say something that they're going to end up like having to explain to you later. So they're being very careful with the information they give about you. For the most part, with these queens showing up, group one, I'm picking up that they try to keep it out of the feelings when they're talking about you, and more about who you are as a person. All right. Which feels like it's a respectable sort of description of who you are coming through. The Five of Cups. Some of you have made this person, some of you have possibly turned this person down, rejected them. For a short, percentage of you made them cry. The Five of Cups energy here comes through, that for those of you that this isn't a new person, this is somebody familiar, is definitely something coming through where, this person feels like you guys have like a really strong relationship with each other, that there are just some things that keep coming back. There are some things that just keep coming up that may put a damper on your relationship. What is this Five of Cups? They may feel like you hold on to resentment. If they've done something to you in the past, cheated on you, if they've lied to you, they may feel like you hold on to that and you use it against them. Something is coming through with this Queen of Swords. You never let them forget their mistakes against you. What is this Five of Cups? I just picked up Scorpio's energy. Yeah, the Three of Swords. If they have hurt you in any way, I do feel like they're honest telling people about that. I also feel like kind of something coming through where they're like, yeah, I hurt them, but does group one have to keep talking about it? Does group one have to keep like just jabbing that dagger inside of my back and inside of my heart, right? There's something about them disappointing you that they already feel bad enough, but you bringing it up, okay? So this will be specific, very specific, right? But if you bringing it up is something that they could tell others, you know, they don't like that you do that because it brings out these negative feelings for them, these really hurtful feelings for them. I wouldn't be surprised if some of them have said that you've hurt their feelings when you bring up the past that's coming up. When you bring up the past. Some of you, there isn't communication because the moon is coming through, especially with this Three of Pentacles, that they may have tried to call you or reach out to you, because I'm picking up a rejection energy. You ignored them or you blocked them. And for those of you where your person knows, they've told that to someone that they're blocked. You may have even blocked them from your social media here. All right. So what they're saying about you with the Ace of Swords, again, you're a really good communicator. Some of you may have a career in communications. That could be your major. You know, you could be a VJ. You could be wanting to be in that sort of career. You could be creating a platform for yourself on other social media. So I do feel the Ace of Swords comes through as something about your communication. There's something about you that does feel like it's visible. So like the sending people to your website or sending people to your page, it feels like it's something that they do as a favor to you. They feel like you do deserve good business. They feel like they, you know, always want to support you professionally, even if you guys aren't really getting along personally. The Ace of Swords here. Let's see what is coming through for what they're saying about you, group one. What is this person saying about you? The Hermit. All right. So yeah, some of you aren't talking to them. The world, again, giving that influencer energy, that social media famous, social media popular energy. You have a website. This person feels like they do tell people that you have a name, you know, a respected name. I do feel like this person is genuinely like being respectful of you when they speak on you. The Hermit comes through as them letting people know you could be like a nerd, like a sexy nerd to them. You like to read a lot, and that's not an insult because I'm a nerd, and so I feel like this person, if you have like a sci-fi, if you love sci-fi, if you love to read, if you have like things that you do in your free time that people like put puzzles together, like just something unique about you feels like it comes through. You guys are not at all, at least in this energy, showing up as like super outgoing and super, you know, I want to go to the club, I want to be seen, but you do feel like you may have that in your professional image, but your personal image is a lot more toned down. And so I feel like this person does say that you guys are, you know, that you're real, you're serious, right? It's not a lot coming through saying, you know, oh yeah, they're real nice, they're real sweet. While those may be characteristics of yours, what comes through is your strength. What comes through is your uniqueness. And so that's how I feel like they're describing you. The Hermit is your wisdom and the fact that you're well educated, the fact that you could be spiritual, right? And so I feel like you have influenced this person in some way, their mindset in some way. There have been some changes in your dynamic that it feels like they could be speaking on. But again, they feel like they're very careful about not going too deep into what this is, right? So you could have mutual friends for sure. The world is confirmation that you guys may have met each other overseas. You may have met each other while you were traveling or something, and you do still appeal to this person, but there may be something happening in your connection right now where they feel a little bit closed out. So even the referring people to you, it feels like a way to have some access to you, or a way to still be connected to you, even if you're not talking to them, right? Let me see. I think I feel like the person they're talking to, it feels like, I know the Empress is here, but I'm going to say it's not a mom. It's more of an older feminine energy coworker, a aunt, or somebody they see again, like that they chat with, they stop and chat and talk to. And that person asks them, are you seeing anybody? What's going on with your dating life? What's going on with you in group one? And then they start going, oh, group one's doing really well. They just opened up a new store. They have a new website. You should check it out. It feels like that's where they, leave the conversation. Let's see what else comes through. I'm going to get to the love story oracle, but I want to see some messages that could be coming through from this person when they're communicating about you. All right. So what are they saying? Group one. What is this person saying about you? Okay, they're saying they want to commit to you. They're letting people know that that's their goal. So if you guys are not there now, it shows up. Someone else has my heart right now. So this feels like if people are trying to pursue your person, if people are trying to, people are attracted to them and they're trying to get closer to your person may let them know that I may not be with anybody officially right now, but I do, there's somebody that I care about, and that is you, right? So it does feel like they're honest, right? We were moving too fast is showing up. So a lot of you, this person, I do feel like they're being honest about how things went down in your connection. I do. I feel like they're being honest about how they depict you, because it feels like it's very respectful. It feels like it comes off as mature descriptions of you, and like they're not petty, or they're not trying to down you behind your back. I do feel like the friction that happened between you is something that this person hints at, but they don't go too deep. All right. And so if you guys were feeling like you were getting closer, getting deeper with each other, there's a chance that this person interpreted that as moving too fast. And while they wanted to commit to you, or while they have plans to commit to you, it feels like they could be telling somebody, yeah, I'll get back to group one. I was just moving too fast. I couldn't settle down. And group one is super serious. We already see that coming through. They know what you want and they know what you deserve. So if they had to sort of pull themselves out of the situation, or if you guys had to cut them off because they weren't respecting what you needed, it feels like they're being honest about that. For them, yes, it does feel like moving too fast. For you, it could feel like you just got scared of how deep and close we were getting. But their truth is that for them, it's the same thing. It's just that they would describe it as moving too fast. All right. And I do feel like, if somebody's recently tried to talk to them, if somebody's recently tried to get with them, flirt with them, that person may have asked, are you dealing with anybody? And they may say, well, not officially, but I have somebody that I care about, or, I talk to someone every once in a while. We may not be talking right now, but we may again, So Libra is showing up here. We have Gemini. Okay. Work is coming in between us. That's because you guys are so professional and you guys have a business or a couple of businesses here. So I do feel like this person could be also an entrepreneur. This could be someone who is an equal for you, right? Someone who works a lot. They have a strong work ethic. They have pretty good morals and values, but it's just not the right time for you guys to come together, mainly because you guys are on a journey individually. Okay. And so if you are very successful and if you're continuing to rise in your success level, there's a chance, this person could be going through the same thing in their life. And it's best that you guys, accomplish whatever you need to accomplish on your own. So I do feel like they're saying that you're busy, you work a lot, it's not like they're complaining about it. I feel like they're just being honest about the fact that you guys may have trouble setting up dates. You guys may have trouble like spending time together because of the work schedules going on. Again, some of you are parents, so I do feel like they're honest and they bring that up and they go, yeah, I don't want to bother group one too much. I know they work. I know they got a side business and I know they got the kids, right? So it feels like they're respectful in that, not complaining and venting about it and acting like, you know, it's the end of the world because you turned them down when they asked you out on a date. I really do feel like this person wants to be and spend more time, spend more time with you and be with you a whole lot more. But it does feel like right now your paths are pulling you apart. So they may be saying something to that degree to others, right? It's just not the right time. Or yeah, we are going to get back together. Just, I don't know when, something like that. So let's see what comes through for what they are saying about you. What is this person saying about you, group one? Codependency in the reverse, which is nice. I mean, this person knows that you're not using them for anything. This person knows that you don't need them for anything. There's energies here that, you know, I feel like you guys actually may have pushed this person to be more independent and push them to be more focused so that they wouldn't be dependent upon you. So look, I feel like this goes along with that respect message that I'm getting when they speak on you. It feels like they're saying good things. It feels like they're saying things like, yeah, group one's not all clingy. Group one doesn't, you know, feel the need to blow up my phone and feel the need to like ask me where I'm at and what I'm doing all the time. You know, you could have other issues with this person for sure, but there's something here about the fact that you guys handle yourselves, carry yourselves in a very mature way that this person makes clear up front. You do not need them. All right. Regret. So I do feel like you guys may bring up the past a lot when talking about this person or when you're talking to this person because they're bringing it up to someone else. And again, I feel like it's only one person. I really do. I feel like it's only one person. I feel like this is a person they have history with that judgment, with the 7 of coins. It feels like they've known them for a long time. So it doesn't feel like they're just giving out information to just a random person when, you know, when you come up. But it does feel like somebody they can, you know, talk about a few things with and then cut it off. Because again, this person isn't going too deep. They're not going to tell all of you guys' business. You have Virgo here. But yes. The regret is showing up the same way the 5 of Cups is. I do feel like this person talks about mistakes that they've made towards you. I do feel like your person talks about how they have hurt you and how now some of you could be hurting them. Even if it's not on something petty or get back, you know, if you're blocking them, if they haven't communicated with you, if you're not as receptive as you once were with them, they have regrets about what they did to get to this place with you. All right. Let's see what else we have for what they could be saying. All right. What else are they saying about you, group one, your person? What is this person saying about you, about this connection? All right. Chemistry. Okay. So yeah, I didn't really pick up that you guys were not dealing with somebody who just wasn't on your level. Sure, you may be ready for something that they're not ready for, or they may be ready for something you're not ready for, but that doesn't mean that you guys are not like equally matched success wise and even looks wise, right? You look good together. You make a great team. You work really well together. You do have your moments of just being really in sync with one another. So the chemistry is good, right? I do feel like that's something they speak on, mainly because I feel like it shows up in a context of what you guys talk about. So if you guys talk about religion, if you talk about politics, if you guys talk about philosophy, if you talk about history, these are things that I feel like you guys do connect on so deeply that the chemistry really shows up, right? So it feels like this person is definitely, you know, giving you your props as far as being more than a face, more than a body, more than a physical attraction. They really do admire your intelligence here. Thank you. Influence. What did I say? You guys are influencing them, or you guys are definitely influencers or making your way up on that influencer ladder, which means that you have a product, you have a brand. It could be, really major already, right? But also those of you that are working towards this, I feel like this person really is proud of you. And what did I say? I do feel like they're like, yeah, go check out their page, go check out their website, this product is really good. Group 1 does. Go check that out. There it is. Respect. They really do give you your props. Okay. And I feel like your props are your biggest pride, what you have accomplished, right? What you have been able to make happen. I feel like this person is proud of you. I feel like this person tells others they're proud of you, or they find some way to promote you, right? And then we have mystery in the reverse. So that tells me some of you, this person is just getting to know you. And for others of you, you've had this rough patch where they have to get to re-know you because they lost out on that closeness, that deepness, that being consistent with you. And so now it feels like they have to sort of get used to you again, or knew you, or you're getting used to a new them. So there is a mystery coming through when it comes to this connection, but it's something about them feeling hopeful that this is going to start to fall away. Maybe you won't have them blocked for much longer, right? Maybe they're hoping you guys will talk soon, that they'll get more information soon, because they do respect you. And I feel like of all the things they could be saying, the main thing that they're saying is they know have to say, like, I respect group 1. That may not be the wordage, right? But the way that they speak of you, group 1, it feels like it's with admiration. It feels like it is them being proud of you, right? And so I feel like that's their genuine, honest perspective when it comes to how they feel about you in this connection. All right. So that is what I have for you, group 1. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. And if you are interested in a personal reading with me, check out the details in the description box. Hello, group 2. It is the SunSage, and thank you guys so much for tuning in to another pick a card. So this pick a card reading is, who is your person talking to about you, and what are they saying? All right. So I first want to see if I could pick up who this person is and what they're saying about you. And I forgot to mention this in group 1. I actually got this idea from one of my personal readings, one of my favorites, and that was the question: who is this person talking to me about, and what are they saying? And so it's a little switch up from what are they saying to others about you. It's kind of the same thing, but it adds that extra element of who they're actually speaking to, or who they could be saying a little bit of something to about this connection. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get into it, group 2. This is the Blue Appetite. All right, along with the Tarot de la Nuit. All right, so first I'm going to see who this person is talking to. I'm going to see if I can pick up on specific energies from this person they could be talking to, or more than one person, if that shows up. If they are speaking to no one, that will show up as well. All right, so let's see what we have for you, group 2. All right, so who is this person talking to about you? I actually want to get these in the upright. Okay, so, all right, so who is this person talking to about group 2? Thank you. Who are they talking to about group 2 in this connection? All right, the 5 of Pentacles. Who is this person talking? Who is your person talking to about you? Knight of Wands. Interesting. Who are they talking to about you? We got the 4 of Pentacles. We have the 8 of Pentacles. Who is this person talking to about you? The Hierophant. Okay, I'm glad to see that because, yeah, the Devil. This is what I was picking up on, that some of you have somebody who the people around them, that they're talking to about you, it feels like they're close to these people and they trust them, but these people feel like they're in a lack mentality, kind of jealous. So it's that energy of if they're like glowing about you and saying nice things and talking about this relationship, we got the Hierophant there. These people may not be too happy about it, right? There's also a chance for some of you, this person is speaking to an ex. Okay. Or speaking to someone attracted to them with the Devil here. This person, so that particular person actually feels like somebody who doesn't want to hear about you. The Five of Pentacles, that feels like somebody they're talking to about you, thinking they can trust this person, thinking this person is going to be happy for them. But this person is kind of like bitter about it, like thinking back to when they had your person. So for some of you, there is a chance this person is talking to you. Talking about you to someone who they've already been in a relationship with and they're not connected to anymore, or somebody that's attracted to them. So your person trusts somebody here with these pentacles and this Hierophant. There's somebody close that they're trusting, that they're talking to, but this person, or maybe 2 or 3 people don't feel like they're happy for them. They should be able to read the room. All right. I feel like these people are visibly unhappy, are visibly giving off a lack mentality, giving off an energy of, why couldn't we have had that? Why couldn't you have been like that with me? So, yeah, they're talking to somebody they trust, somebody who comes off as very mature and respectful, but this person may have their own sort of motives here with your person. Like they're waiting for your person to speak negatively of you or something so they can like get their moment, their time to shine. They could be talking to someone they live with about you. With the 4 of Pentacles and 8 of Pentacles, I'm picking up strongly someone they live with, someone they work with, or have an at-home business with, or something like that. Like maybe they go to someone's home and they work with them, or someone comes to their home and they do their business together, and then everybody, whatever, leaves. But it feels like there's a co-worker energy here. This Knight of Wands. I'm getting a feeling from this Knight of Wands that there is somebody here they've spoken to about you. It feels like they were just trying to tell this person the truth. This person doesn't feel angry about them speaking about you, but it does feel like this person is still like describing the person they're talking to. This person feels attractive and they feel attracted to your person. All right. That's what feels like it's coming through. They don't feel bitter and angry. There's somebody here who's like, why didn't you treat me like that? Why'd you give me pennies and you're trying to give group 2, whatever. It just feels like there's somebody here who feels like, how dare you, tell me about group 2 and everything that you're doing with them or want with them. And you didn't show me that. Somebody does feel like they're a little bit upset here. But it feels like they're talking mainly to feminine energies. That's a strong message. Feminine energies and coworkers or people they work with. Okay, so even if there's like a feminine energy that does their hair, they could be talking to that person. It's not a friend. It's somebody that they can, they may think that this person is their friend. They're talking to somebody that's not their real friend. All right, let's see what they could be saying about you in this connection, group 2. All right, what could they be saying about you in this connection? All right, what is your person saying about you? What is this person saying about you? Ace of Pentacles. All right, group 2, what is your person saying about, I don't like how these cards are coming out. What is this person saying about you? All right, thank you. 3 of Pentacles. What is your person saying about you? I'll get back into who they're talking to. I just picked up another energy in a second. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, see, because somebody doesn't like that the way that they speak about you, is it puts you on this pedestal, because they are putting you on a pedestal. They could even be saying you're their woman or you're their man with this Queen of Pentacles. Let's see what else comes through. Thank you. 2 more. Queen of Swords and Strength. So Queen of Swords and Queen of Pentacles came through with group 1. So what I was picking up with that was respect. There's something coming through that there's a sense of loyalty to you or a sense of respect to you. The 6 of Wands, they're telling people you're cute, you're attractive, you're sexy. They've just like I picked up with group 1 too. There was something about them saying, go look at their page, or maybe them showing people your pictures with the 6 of Wands, showing you recognition, showing you some sort of attention here. So I do feel like your person is talking to somebody about you. I feel like they're actually talking to more than one person. With the 8 of Pentacles and the Hierophant, it does feel like while there is somebody here they're speaking to that would rather not hear about you, that would rather not hear about your connection, there is somebody here that I believe is possibly an older, mature person, somebody they look up to, that they're speaking to, that is somebody who's encouraging them to do their best with you. All right. This person feels like they don't have any animus towards you, and that somebody does, even if they don't know you, group 2. It's just the way that your person speaks about you. It's creating jealousy from someone. So, I do feel like there's maybe 2 or 3 people your person speaks to. So this can be people they work with, people they live with, somebody they respect, a mentor, somebody they look up to, and somebody I feel this person comes through as an ex. 5 of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. Somebody they weren't invested in, but somebody they still have around them. All right. So what your person is saying about you, I like this, because I feel like these pentacles showing up again are giving off that respect. It's a acknowledgement of your work ethic they're speaking on. The Ace of Pentacles does feel like a lot of them have said this is a new relationship for them, or group 2 is the first time I, really wanted to be with somebody this much, or be with somebody this intensely. So the aces always come off to me as first, right? So you're representing a first for this person. And because these pentacles follow it, it feels like this is like the first relationship they're taking seriously, the first person they really wanted to be with, or really wanted to be with in a long time. So that Ace of Pentacles is some sort of like reward, like character reward. It feels like this person is paying respect to you when they're speaking about you with that Ace of Pentacles. It's like you're the one and only. There's something here where you're the one and only person who has been able to impact them in this way. I think that was, okay. Let's see. What is this Ace of Pentacles? What is this Ace of Pentacles? Thank you. The High Priestess. All right. So your person knows how spiritual and powerful you are. Okay. This person does speak on what they feel is unique. They may just use that word, unique. There's something different about you, but on a deeper level, this person seems to feel like you're different because you're special. You're different because you are more ascended than others, right? They may not use those words, but I do feel like the energy coming through is that they talk about you in this way where it's like, I've never dealt with somebody like group 1 before. They're just so like intense and so sexy. Like the High Priestess doesn't get talked about enough for being sexy, but there's a sexiness about the High Priestess because there is a discretion. There is a mystery about the High Priestess that is always sexy, right? And so I do feel like you have some of those characteristics that this person could be saying. You're quiet. You stay to yourself. You're not, loud. You're not rambunctious. But even if those are qualities of your personality, for them, what feels like is standing out is how you carry yourself in a demure way, in a sensual way. It feels like that's what's coming through. It feels like they're saying this is the first time they've ever had a connection this deep and have dealt with somebody so intense. That's what it feels like. So smart too, because we got this owl here. So there's a lot of wisdom with you. You have had conversations with this person that have really touched them and that have really made them think. And so I do feel like they're sharing that with the people they're communicating to about you. All right. So the Three of Pentacles. All right. So what they're saying about you is that, you know, I feel like this comes down to chemistry, right? I feel like this Three of Pentacles, it's about the fact that you have a good temperament. You're somebody that I feel blends with them really well, or you found ways to work with them, even if you have different personality sort of needs. I feel like this person really sees you as someone who is willing to try with them. All right. And they appreciate that, by the way. I feel like that's why they want to give you so much. And unfortunately, it feels like they've actually said to someone who's jealous, I want to give group 2 the world, or I feel like group 2 deserves all of me. That could be what it is. I want to give group 2 my all. And this person is like, but you know, Five of Pentacles didn't give me that. It feels like that's something that's coming through. Some of you are in a third party because this person is still dealing with or talking to an ex or somebody they want to break free from. And this person feels like they're holding on to them by guilt. So that just came through, that message. So that is for some of you. That won't resonate for all of you. But there's a chance that there's a third party here. And this person is just connecting to you on a totally different level than they connected to this other person. And they could be trying to detach, and this person isn't understanding how much you mean to your person. So let's see why the Three of Pentacles is here. Also, they could be talking for you, group 2. They could be talking or have said things about you to others and about this connection to others. But I feel like recently they had a conversation, or recently they've been in a conversation with somebody they possibly shouldn't be talking to. They're trying to keep it real. They're trying to be honest. But I think they're underestimating the person that's receiving this message. And they feel like this person doesn't have it in them to like be petty or to try to, you know, hurt them or hurt you because they're connected to you. So that's just a message coming through. I do feel like this person has made it clear, very crystal clear, okay, that they want to work with you, right? They want to fix things with you. They want to make things work with you. Five of Cups. It's just like somebody is trying to make, I feel like, you know, this person is pretty honest about this much, right? Five of Wands, yes, that conflict, that tension. The reason why I keep breaking away from a point is because somebody is coming through in your reading very strongly. Maybe this person doesn't want to dislike you, but they do, because the person that loves you is speaking of you respectfully, and they love your person. So I do feel third party here. The Three of Cups, the Three of Pentacles with the Five of Cups. And I don't know if I told you guys, this is the Five of Wands here. So that conflict, that person that feels like they're competing with you, or like they have to compete for your person now because you mean so much to them. The Three of Pentacles with the Five of Cups feels like it's coming through as, you know, what this person could be saying is they know they haven't given you their best, right? For some of them, they will blame that on the circumstances. I still got a situation I haven't necessarily closed out. I haven't really told this person, right? You know, it's over between me and them so that I can make an offer to group 2. There's something like that, something messy here. But I do feel like the Five of Cups with the Three of Pentacles is this person has acknowledged to others that they haven't given their best. They really, really want to, but you know, there's things that they've done that haven't really shown you who they are, who they mean, like who they are in this connection, what they feel about you. And I feel like that's something they want to correct. Okay. The Queen of Pentacles, you guys have a Pisces here. You have Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, very strongly, very, very strongly. The earth signs. Let's see what this Queen of Pentacles is about. But some of you may have just purchased a new home, or you have a nice home. So that's something that comes up in the conversation. A lot of you are business owners, right? There's a lot of that coming through in the readings. You are self-made. And so this person speaks on that. There's a respect that they have for you, because I feel like they're speaking about the fact that yes, you mean a lot to them, they value you, but you mean a lot to other people too. So that tells me you guys have some sort of influence or pull in the world. I pick up a lawyer here, a very good lawyer. Like, there's energies that you guys have recently leveled up. So you went from, maybe interning to, some higher level to a partner, or you created your own business, something here. What is this Queen of Pentacles that they're saying about you? What are they saying? They're complimenting you for sure. Six of Cups. Yeah, they done tell somebody you're their soulmate. Like, I feel like they've said, this is the person I'm supposed to be with. I feel like those words have come through in some way. This is the person I want to be with. This is the person I'm supposed to be with. This is why I can't stay away from group 2. This is why I want to be with group 2. They're wife material. They're marriage material. They're the person that I want to build my life with. Scorpio showing up. All right, let's see why the Queen of Swords is here. This is that respected energy. Why is that here? Thank you. It's the Hangman, Pisces again, Libra here. See the Five of Wands. So some of you, your person has had a conversation with someone who's still attracted to them. Someone who feels like they're competing with you, even though you may not know who this person is. It feels like they've had a conversation with that person and they said something like, Group 2 is not going to play any games. Group 2 is not going to play with me. Group 2 is not going to play with you. And I don't want us to be in that situation. So, it's best if we stop talking. It's best if we stop dealing with each other, something like that. Because the Queen of Swords with the Hangman is this person knows that you have it in you to cut them off. And it feels like you guys are actually waiting to do just that. If they betray you in any way, if they hurt you, in any way. And so I feel like this person fears that. All right. Yes, there is somebody here pushing for some sort of competition between you guys, but it just doesn't feel like they're able to compete with you when it comes to how this person feels about you. The Hangman is confirmation that I feel like a lot of you have given the impression that that something else is going on with this person, right? It may not be another person, but for a lot of you, I have picked that up. But there's something going on in this person's life that you may not approve of, and they're kind of like, I need to be done with this, whatever this is, before I fully, before I fully talk to group 2, or before I fully get with group 2 seriously, because I know group 2 has it in them to cut me off, to, make me pay for hurting them, something like that. You guys are very truthful when you speak to this person. All right. I pick up that honesty from you. They love that. It's refreshing for them. They may say something like, they used to think you were mean. Now they see you differently with the Hangman. They used to think you were stuck up. That feels like something they would say about you. Group 2, they thought you were stuck up. The Hangman is, I see you now from a different perspective. You just have respect for yourself. You carry yourself well. You can't have, just anybody treating you any kind of way. That feels like a very strong message here. And speaking of strength right here, right? So I do feel like you guys have someone who admires you, someone who sees themselves with you long term. We have the infinity symbol here, right there on her dress. So I do feel like this person is like, this is my forever person. This is the person I feel like I can be with. They told that to someone, and it shows up right under the Hierophant. So there's energies that they may have communicated to someone that they want to marry you. Some of you are Leos here. Pisces is strong. Earth signs are very strong. What is strength? What is strength here for what they said about you? They really find you courageous, okay? First of all, for dealing with them, that could be one of the things you're bold about, courageous about, for dealing with them, putting up with them. But there's also that respect of you guys, you go after what you want, you get what you want. Yeah, 3 of Wands, whatever you manifest seems to be yours. Lots of fire here coming through. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, very strongly with that message. King of Wands showing up, right? They're saying something like, you're not just physically beautiful. You're not just physically attractive. You also have a vision. You also have an idea of what you want with your life. And I feel like that's what draws them into you. That's what connects them very deeply to you. When they're unable to explain their feelings to you, to anybody else, what it feels like comes through is this communication about how creative you are, what a visionary you are. Yeah, it just feels like this person knows that you're very sort of nuanced and versatile, and you have all of these levels to yourself that they're very interested in. And somebody that they're talking to feels like they feel a little left out. They feel a little looked over when your person is communicating about you, because you come out so big in the conversation, and this person may feel small in comparison. All right. So let's grab some more messages for you guys from your person. Let's see what they could be saying about you. Group 2. All right. What's coming through for what they could be saying about you? All right. I'm avoiding you. All right. So I feel like this message came through because you guys already know there's something going on with your person where you have been kept waiting. Okay. Queen of Swords, Hangman, they can feel your frustration. They can feel that, you know, you're losing your patience, right? And so their avoidance of you feels like it's tied to something they need to release from their lives, something they need to manage better in their lives. They just need to work on some individual things before they can fully give you, you know, what it feels like they're trying to give you. But I do feel like they are telling people, yeah, I'm not talking to group 2 right now. Not in a way of, you know, they're mad at you, they're not talking to you, but literally avoiding you is, I don't want to address something, or I don't want to talk about this with group 2 just yet. I don't want to fill group 2 in. Like I said, there's a fear here. This person doesn't want to lose you. They may be doing something or up to something they may feel like puts them at jeopardy of losing you if they open up about it. All right. And of course, this is the deepest connection I've ever felt. They said this to someone, because I picked that up with the Ace of Pentacles and the High Priestess, that you were a first for them in some way. And so it feels like, you know, outside of that making someone very jealous and upset, I do feel like the energy here is that this person, at least they make it known. All right. That's important for them to mention. You know, this is, like I said, for some of you, this person is gone. This is my person, right? So if you're in a relationship, y'all are committed, you're married, this is what your person is saying, right? Yes, there could be somebody on the outside of the connection. It could even be a parent, right? Who's mad about that. You always there for group 2, but you're never there for me, something like that. But I do feel like, you know, they make it clear that's because you don't, you know, you're not, it's not the same. My level of love and adoration with group 2 is just different. All right, let's see what else comes through. All right, what else do we have from your person? What are they saying about group 2? What is your person saying about you? Oh my God. This is a lot. Okay. So you have no reason not to trust me. Okay. So for some of them, they aren't doing, you know, what you think they're doing. For those of you that are thinking something third party in as far as a person, another person. And so I do feel like sometimes they may vent that you don't trust them. I do feel like sometimes they may say, I know group 2 doesn't trust me. I know that they may not be saying, I know that I haven't really been that trustworthy or made group 2 feel safe enough to trust me. But I do feel like there's something, you know, about this person admitting here that they're pretty faithful, loyal, devoted to this connection here. They just wish that there was more ways to show you, and they were, you know, at a place where they could show you that right now, right? You see right through me. That's that Queen of Swords energy. So yes, this person knows you are smart, okay? You are very clever. You cannot be fooled. They cannot get anything past you. They have said this about you, right? I can't even play. This could be why they're so faithful here. That Queen of Pentacles showed up. That's a loyal energy. That's a devoted energy. And you have no reason not to trust me. It feels like if they're speaking to like a friend or even like a mentor or something, you know, they feel like they do make it clear to that person that they're not as present in your life as they should be, but that the first thing shouldn't be that you jump to the conclusion that they're like dealing with other people. It feels like they don't want to if they are, number one. And number two, it feels like for a lot of them, there is something that they're not as forthcoming with you about, but it doesn't have to necessarily be about a person. They may not have their ducks in a row in their life, and there could be some things they feel a little bit of embarrassment about speaking to you about or being upfront with you about. So you see right through them. There's no reason for them to hide. You're the High Priestess, you're the Queen of Swords, but I do feel the energy of whatever they can sort of keep from you that feels like it may not contribute to the betterment of this connection. They're going to do that for the time being, right? But you're a very strong energy showing up. They don't feel for in any way like they can take advantage of you, right? So I'm still not sure. And then that came through with, I'm going to marry you. So this is somebody who gets a little cold feet occasionally, and people in long-term relationships do that. This person could be on the verge of wanting to propose to you, and that could be what they're not sure about, right? They know that they want to be with you. They know that they want to marry you. Are they ready? Is this the time? Can they make it work? Can they pull it off? I want to take care of you at the bottom. This is what I feel like they've been saying to somebody who is now mad that they said this, because I feel like the response that I'm picking up from someone that they're talking to is, well, how come you didn't do that for me? How come you don't treat me like you treat group two? Something like that. Because this person feels like they want to do it all for you, right? I feel like even with I'm still not sure, this doesn't come through as an indecisiveness about who they want to be with or what they want with you. This actually feels like an indecisiveness about, you know, am I ready now to propose? Am I ready now to, you know, take those next steps? I know that I want to. I know that I need to. I know that this is all I desire. But what if I fail, right? This person does seem to, and, you know, the company they keep may not be the best at encouraging them, right? Depending on who they're giving this information to, there could be someone supportive, but it also feels like there's a hater. So they have to be careful who they're talking to. I'm going to marry you. All right. So they've already told somebody they're going to be with you. They're going to marry you. You're the soulmate. There's no question, no doubt in their mind. Let's see. Yep. Romance. They say that you're very romantic. All right. That very sensual, sexy energy that you guys have going on. They may not get into details about your intimacy if you've gone there with each other, but they do say that they enjoy it. Okay. They do make it clear that they love that time with you. They do make it clear that you deserve like the flowers. You deserve the home cooked meals, the thoughtful gifts. They really do feel like they put you on a pedestal when talking about you. They're very attracted to you, right? They feel like they're in love with you. I could say that. I feel okay saying that in this reading. All right, let's see what else comes through. Gifts, right? Just speaking about gifts, I really just feel like this person believes you deserve it all. You deserve the world. You deserve whatever it feels like they feel like they're trying to give you. All right. Some of you, your person could be talking to a sibling, specifically a sister, who gets mistreated by the people that they date. And while there may be a little bit of happiness for their sibling, your person that they're connected to, they're also a little bit resentful, you know, that they don't have that. Because this person really does speak about you as if you're a blessing. All right. And someone feels like they're falling short of that. in your own romantic life. Daydream. Yeah, they speak about you like this is a fantasy relationship, a daydream. They could compare it to the movies, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if you guys have somebody and they're like, what's group 2 like? Or what's your relationship like? And they're like, oh, it's like, you know, the couple from that movie, or, you know, the love situation in that show. I do feel like you have fairy tale elements of your relationship. It feels very dreamy. It feels very intense. It feels very otherworldly for a lot of you. And so they've explained this to somebody. Somebody's getting it. Somebody gets it. Okay, Hierophant, because they've been through it. And somebody gets it here, but they're hurt that they didn't get that from someone, right? So you're the person they dreamed of. They could even say those words, you know, I dreamed about having a group 2. I dreamed about this type of relationship. Let's see what else you have. They do say you're their soulmate. All right. Hope. Yep. This person wants to be with you long term. I feel like this person wants to heal and fix anything that is not working, make it work. I don't feel like the option for them is to go to someone else. It just doesn't feel like that for your person. Whatever happens that, you know, doesn't feel like it's working, they're telling somebody that it's really not an option for me to separate myself. I have to make it work here. I have to give my effort here. I'm going to grab one more for you guys. All right. What do we have for group 2? What are they saying? Control in the reverse. Yeah, you guys struggled with this person. Jealousy, possessiveness, both of you probably, right? But, and I got commitment here at the bottom. So this is a good sign for a lot of you that this person has spoken about being with you long term, spoken about being married to you, to other people, right? Back to this control in the reverse. It's good that it's in the reverse, but this is where the tension is, right? A lot of you are learning how to control your temper, how to control your jealousy, how to tame those lower vibrational energies, right? And your person feels like they're doing the same, even to the extent where they're probably telling somebody who's attracted to them, no, I can't. Sorry. Maybe if this was 4 years ago, literally, I'm picking up 4 or 5 years ago, I would, but I can't. They may have met you 4 or 5 years ago, and that's when they started wanting to turn their life around. And so this control in the reverse feels like it shows up as you guys are both working on trusting each other more, not micromanaging this situation as much, letting everything fall into place as you feel already that it should. You are the high priestess. You know your situation better than me. So the energy is coming through that you have confirmation. This person is in love with you. And I feel like the way that they talk about you in this connection shows up as that is confirmation of that. All right. So that is what I have for you, group 2. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. And if you're interested in a personal reading with me, check out the details in the description box. Hi, group 3. It is the SunSage, and thank you guys so much for tuning in to another Pick a Card reading. So this reading is, who is your person talking to about you, and what are they saying? So this is just the different little variation of what are they saying to others about you reading. It's the same sort of message that can come through, but picking up on who they could be speaking to. All right. I got this idea from one of my personal readings. That was the question that was asked. Who are they talking to? And I picked up a lot. And so it was like, well, let me see how it does in the general. All right. So I'm going to see who this person is talking to. It could be one person, more than one person. It could be no one. Right. I was picking up on sort of private, discreet energies for some of the other energies. So we'll see what comes through for you guys. But I first want to see who they're talking to and then see what they're saying about you in this connection. All right. So group 3, let's go ahead and get into it. You guys selected the Moonstone Pyramid. All right. And you have the Mermaid Tarot. All right. So group 3, who is your person talking to? All right, who are they talking to about you and this connection you're in? Who are they talking to? Let's see. Group 3, thank you. Interesting. 5 of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. So group 2 got this. You know, it's a totally different card deck. They got this in their first 2. for who they were talking to. And for them, I picked up that it was an ex, somebody that they used to deal with, somebody who is not happy that they feel to be getting the shorter end of the stick when it comes to the person you're connected to. So we'll see where this takes your reading. But I feel like, you know, sometimes if there are third party situations, the person can lie about you in your presence or tell the truth. Already, I feel like this person has made it clear that you're in the picture. We'll see what they say about that. All right. But somebody knows about you. The Hangman here. Who are they talking to? I feel like they're talking to a buddy. Seven of Wands. All right. And yeah, Six of Cups. And so I feel like your person is speaking to like a childhood friend, somebody they've known for a very long time, somebody that they trust. And I also feel like they're speaking to someone who they disappointed in a relationship, right? It feels like they've either made mention of you, made it clear that they were connected to you. I got this, the world. So somebody that they may not deal with anymore on a romantic level, but somebody that they have a past with. So for those of you that may feel some sort of sense that you're in a third party or there's something going on, it may not be what you think it is, but it certainly does feel like somebody they were attracted to. Just like I told group 2, I'm going to tell you guys that they're talking to somebody attractive. So that could help you. But, this person could have wavy dark hair. This person could be very fit. This person could be somebody who's very sexy. Somebody who is attracted to your person. Somebody who your person may even be attracted to realistically. But I do feel because it's coming through with the Five of Pentacles, and then that Hangman, this is somebody they're talking to that they may be giving bad news to, right? They may be telling this person, this is why I can't deal with you anymore because I'm connected to group 3 or I'm trying to be with group 3, something like that. So I feel like they have been blunt with somebody about this connection, somebody that feels like they needed sort of a clean break here, the world. And I also feel like they're talking to like a buddy, somebody that they've known since childhood. All right. A very close friend about this connection, somebody who gives them good advice about it. Somebody who's told them they need to, with this Seven of Wands here, the person that they're talking to, it could be a Sag. I also have Pisces and Scorpio here, but the person they're talking to could be telling this person, your relationships don't usually work out. So how are you going to make this one work? All right. That Seven of Wands feels like your person has gotten defensive when they brought you up. So somebody here is just trying to be honest, right? Your past relationships, you got along with, them too. You got along with that one too. You got along with that one too. But those relationships lasted they didn't last, right? They were very short-lived relationships. So somebody knows their past, somebody knows their history with relationships. And it feels like sometimes the conversation when you come up gets a little bit tense because this person may bring up your person's past. All right. So let's see what they're saying about you, group 3. What are they saying? I'm going to do that again, guys. All right. What is group 3's person saying about them? 2 others. Thank you. Knight of Cups. What is this person saying about you? To others. 7 of Pentacles. What is this person saying about you, group 3? Thank you. King of Cups. Okay, so yours is already a little similar to group 2's. What is this person saying about you? All right. Yeah, Page of Cups. 2 of Pentacles with the Emperor at the bottom. So this person, whereas the other groups I kind of got, they were a little bit iffy on sharing their feelings with others about you. This person has no problem telling others what they feel about you. That's why I feel like there's somebody they're communicating to that is an ex or somebody that they feel like they needed a clean break from, somebody that they wanted to let know, we can't kick it anymore. We can't connect anymore. I have somebody that I'm in love with, right? King of Cups, Knight of Cups, Page of Cups. I think it's pretty clear what's happening. So your person feels like they're saying that they're in love with you. They feel like they're saying that they see you as somebody. So yes, I do pick up infatuation. Okay. Infatuation is a little different from love, right? And so I do feel like they're trying to really work through what these feelings they have for you are. And so whoever they're communicating with is trying to help them work through that, because I feel like somebody has said to them, that's what I was picking up. But you were in love with, Donna. You were in love with, Keith. You were in love with, whatever. And so this person feels like they're getting a little pushback when they're telling somebody they have these strong feelings for you or they're in love with you, because this person who feels like they have your person's best interest at heart wants to know, what are you going to do to make this relationship with group 3 last when all the other relationships that I thought you were in love with them too didn't last? So your person feels like they have something to prove. All right, the Emperor certainly does come through, as they are again, I'm picking up respect. I picked that up with a lot of the readings. So I pick up respect here. There's something they look up to when it comes to you, a very mature energy. All right, some of you may be older than this person, or if there's an age difference, they do point that out. If you're a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, they may have said, your sign. If you're an Aries, they may have gone, oh yeah, group 3 is an Aries, group 3 is a Pisces. We really click, I like this person, I love this person, whatever level you guys are at. If they just met you, it may not be realistic for them to be like, I love you. But this Knight of Cups is like, I really, 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 really like this person. I want to get to know more about this person. So let's see why this Knight of Cups shows up for you guys, for what they're saying about you. All right, let's see what comes through for you, group 3. This person saw you on social media, possibly. So they could be telling people that's how you met. All right. I feel like they were looking at your pictures, or they were watching a video of you, and let's see. It feels like they tell people that's how they met you, or that's how you guys hooked up or something. The King of Swords. Yeah, they were being really observative. The King of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. So that is that exuding power and sensuality energy, but in a very visible way. So there's a possibility that, yeah, they could have saw you, out and stopped you and was like, you are so, sexy, whatever. But this feels like a social media type encounter. This also feels like, if it wasn't, they do look at your pictures quite a lot. You may even have somebody who was looking at your pictures and somebody came up and was like, who's that? So that, because they're just always like, they're so enamored with you, right? And so that's why somebody over here who's a real friend is like, are you sure you really, 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 really like group 3? Because the way that you talk about them, I've heard you talk about others like this too. But I do feel like this person really likes you. The King of Swords is confirmation that this time around, their head may be in the right place. This time around, there is a little bit more decisiveness, right? And so if they feel like they have something to prove, it's just because the people they're talking to about you are familiar with them, right? Or know them. So that's a good sign, if they're talking to like close friends and close family members. That's a good sign that they feel like they're going to pull you into their life, and they want to, sort of let people know they're feeling this way. But the King of Swords energy also comes through is they know they may have something to prove here. They know that the feelings they have may be serious, but others may be looking at it as, you've been here before, you've done this before, right? We don't want to hear about group 3 because it's not going to last, just be based on your person's past behaviors. But I do feel like what they're saying about you is that there is an intelligence here, right? They could even, say that's what they're drawn to the most. I do feel, for the most part with the groups, I've gotten the message, not so much physical, not so much, yeah, that's all this is. I haven't gotten that with any of the groups, right? So I feel like that's a good sign that the collective is evolving, and that a lot of you, your person is seeing you for who you are. And this comes off as very mature, very respectful communication about you. This comes off as they speak about your intelligence and the fact that you're really good at writing. You're really good at, you're really good at speaking. Something that you do could be like a teacher, a professor. All right. So they could say your profession. I think they have. I think they have told people what you do for a living, especially for those of you that are in like engineering or you're in like tech. They feel like that's something that makes them feel a little fancy, saying that, yeah, the person I'm talking to, they have like this nice little position at this tech company. It feels like they use that as a way to let people know that it's serious. Your brains and beauty, right? You're well-rounded here. So 7 of Pentacles, I feel like what they're saying is that, they want to take their time with you. All right. I feel like they're letting people know, look, I'm attracted to group 3, very attracted, but I know that I need to take my time with group 3. Some of you may be dealing with somebody where this King of Swords is here, maybe dealing with somebody who's an ex, maybe dealing with somebody who the connection never really got off the ground. I always have to throw out those energies that I pick up. And so, yes, for some of you, this will be a new person, but for others of you, this is somebody who, even if you're not talking to them right now, they're very respectful about how they speak about you. They make it clear that maybe it wasn't the right time for you guys to be together when you were together, but that they do feel like they want to move slowly with you and take their time with you and come back into your life when the time is right, or they want to make things right to you and they want to build with you in some way. So let's see why the 7 of Pentacles is showing up. Aquarius, Capricorn, Pisces. Yeah, I said Pisces here. Libra, Gemini. So we have the 8 of Cups. All right. So yeah, I do pick it up that you guys maybe weren't able to take this person seriously a while ago, right? Maybe you felt like this person kept you hanging on. And so I feel like they're communicating that, right? They could be saying that you left them. All right. They could be saying that you broke up with them. You left them. You didn't trust them with that 8 of Cups. You weren't happy with them. You weren't satisfied, for sure. They could be saying that. But I feel like, this person tries to be strong a lot. And this is also what gives me a sign that they're talking to people that they feel like they can trust with this information, because something about their guard comes down, a vulnerability when they're speaking about what's going on in your connection. Whereas some of the other groups I was picking up, they don't go into details. They don't really talk. This person is going into details, okay? This person is very descriptive of how they felt when they met you, how they felt when you had your first argument, how they felt when it feels like they're very descriptive about those things. And something significant feels like it happened a while ago where you left or they had to leave and it put you guys out on bad terms, okay? But it hasn't changed the fact that they still have these really, really, really deep feelings for you. So let's see why the King of Cups is here. For some of you, because there's an uncertainty for your person about what's going on with you, if you guys are separated, they may feel like you've connected to someone else. Group 3 is, they're probably in love with somebody else right now. They're probably, offering their cup to someone else. There's probably somebody else they're connected to. They're feeling something. Your person is very, their synergy is in it feels in tune with yours. So whatever changes you're making in your life, they're feeling it. More cups. Yeah, 10 of Cups. They're feeling your energy for sure. And they may even say that. They may not say, I feel group 3's energy. Our synergy is in tune. But they may say things like, I still miss group 3. I still think about group 3 all the time. I love this person. Like, I don't know what it is. It's just something about these feelings that I have for group 3, right? It just feels like that's the only person I can be happy with. That's the only person that can make me settle down. Something like that comes through with that 10 of Cups and that King of Cups. Your energy feels very loving, very warm for this person. So certainly, if you guys are not together, and if you walked away from them and left them alone, they feel that. They feel that. All right. But they do feel like they're thinking mostly about the positives, which is interesting because you guys feel like the group that's separated the most, but it also feels like they're like still very positive about it. Right. I do feel the energy of this person feeling like you are somebody they want to be with long term. They want to have a home with you. They may have even said that, right? We were playing house at some point, or we were talking about getting a house together at some point. I really was starting to fall for group 3, or I'm really in love with group 3, or falling in love with group 3, something like that. For those of you where this is a new connection, this person is really starting to feel like they're falling for you. All right. For others of you where you're separated, those may be the past energies. And so this person still, no hard feelings. They're still able to talk to people honestly about how they felt about you. But if you're dealing with somebody that's new, this person is falling, and they're falling hard. All right. And so I do feel the energy of this person feeling like you are going to be receptive to a loving offer. They feel like they're describing you as very sensitive and warm, very loving, very receptive, very good listener, very good-hearted here. All right. So Page of Cups, some of you may have a child, a small child they may tell people about. There's energies that you guys definitely like met kids, or they met your child or something. What's this Page of Cups? They feel like you're good for them. They've told someone that they feel like you would be good for them, like you would help them settle down. Yep, there it is, Queen of Pentacles. That's the loyalty, devoted card. They feel like they could put an end to any sort of like, being out here in these streets type energy. This person feels like they could genuinely settle down with you, right? They may feel like their player days are coming to an end here with the World. If they are that, your person doesn't have to be in that player energy. Something though is changing in their life because of you. And it feels like they want to be closer to you. They want to spend more time with you. It feels like they are accepting that you're a good influence on them, or you're making an impact on their life in a positive way. Some of you met their child or their children, and it was like you were their parent. You just connected so well with their children, with their child, with their pet even. Just something in their life that means the world to them. You treat it with respect, and you treat it with love, and it warmed their heart. All right. Capricorn is here. Also Taurus, Virgo. So yeah, this person feels like they're in the middle of making a big decision about you. It feels like they do have some friends influencing them. But the Two of Pentacles is telling me, they do want to move slow, take their time. They don't want to like overplay their hand here with you. Okay. And what that means is your person is a lover. All right. They're romantic. They feel like they've been in this situation a few times, maybe not as deep, but they've been here before. And someone is cautioning them to move slow. And it feels like they're taking that serious, right? I want to move slow. I want to make sure I don't get into anything I'm not ready to handle. But you are causing them to think about wanting that really solid, committed love relationship. What is this Two of Pentacles? Some of you may be an earth sign connected to a water sign, because they're very sensitive and very soft, their energy. And you are very stern, but soft, and very earthy and grounded. All right. So your energies could be different. They like what you bring out in them. They do. What is this Two of Pentacles? So they are telling people that you help them balance or manage their life a little better. You guys may have had conversations about money. Yep. King of Pentacles right there. So yeah. There's a true match. You guys got the true pair. All right. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. And what they're saying, again, that you bring out the best in them, or you're making them see, where they can improve in their life. I feel like, they're saying things about you like, you guys were probably married or in a long-term relationship, and you told them about that, because they want to know if they could live up to your idea of a relationship. They really feel like they want to impress you. You guys could be financially just stable and independent, really good, like really healthy living lifestyle. You feel like you live a very mature, some of you luxurious life of travel, possibly just doing what you want with the money that you make. You may not have that many responsibilities or something. And I feel like this person looks at you as like the perfect person to settle down with. And if you do have a lot of responsibilities, children, multiple careers, lots of projects you're working on, it's like you do it, you're managing it in a way where you still have time for them. They're telling people that you make time for them. They're telling people that it doesn't matter what you have to do, you always find time to have them come over or to cook for them or to make them feel comfortable. All right. So I do feel like a lot of you have somebody who's falling hard for you, or if this person is someone you've separated from already, they haven't been able to get over you. They haven't. They're actually starting to soften as time goes on. The more time you guys are separated, the more this person wants to come back in and make some sort of offer here. All right. So let's get into some messages here from your person. Group 3. Let's see what it is they're saying about you. All right. So who they're talking to about you. What are they saying? Let's get some messages. I'm afraid of how you'll react or respond. Okay. So yes, a lot of you do feel like you're dealing with somebody who they just want to keep things perfect, or they just want things to be perfect. Now, their idea of perfect may not be realistic because, yes, you have to communicate and be honest with each other in order for things to work. I do feel like there's something they want to, tell you that they're telling others, that others are like, why are you not telling group 3, or why are you not sharing this with group 3? And they're like, I'm afraid. I don't want to lose group 3. I don't want group 3 to think I'm a horrible person. All right, let's see what else comes through that may help us here with what else they're saying. You saved me. Yep, I told you, you guys bring out the best in this person. And we also have, I trust you. You definitely come off as responsible and trustworthy. You definitely come off as having this high moral compass here, this ascended spiritual energy. And so this person wants to honor that by being good to you. They want to honor that by being devoted to you and being trustworthy in turn, because you guys are already showing up as trustworthy. They're telling people like, I trust group 3. I know I don't have to worry about group 3. Group 3 is loyal to me, or group 3 has already shown me that they'd be a good partner. Group 3 has already, been there for me. So they're trusting in you. I picked up Scorpio strongly with that message here of I trust you. Yep, it's getting serious between us. I would say, there's a Queen of Pentacles here, a King of Pentacles, an Emperor at the bottom of the deck. There's energies that this person is trying to prove that they can be in a relationship that works, because some of their relationships just have not, right? And so, people, they may be a serial dater, all right? They may have not really given themselves time in between relationships to heal, and they may be dependent on relationships. That may be your person. They just got to be with somebody. They just have to have somebody. And there's a downside to that. So I do feel like if things are getting serious, this is where it's make or break time for them. Because in the past, what feels like has happened when it's gotten serious with them, and somebody knows this, they have not been able to live up to their end of the bargain, of the relationship. And it's getting to that point again. And are they going to be triggered to do the right thing and be consistent? Or are they going to be triggered to sort of, are they going to get cold feet as a result of being triggered and sort of fall back? So what else do we have? Thank you. Someone else has my heart right now. So I feel like they really are telling people. I picked one of the other groups, got this. And so what I was getting was that they were telling somebody in that 5 of Pentacles, King of Wands energy, I can't deal with you because I'm dealing with group 3, or I don't want to, be in a third party, or I don't want to betray group 3, whatever. However they're saying it, it feels like they're honestly telling someone that they have someone else. and that someone else does feel like you guys, right? And then we have depression is kicking my ass. So this message usually comes through when you're dealing with somebody, they have a lot of cups. So yes, they give off that there are times where they will feel emotionally and mentally off kilter, like they need to balance themselves. That's why you guys may be so good for them. Like you may help them, balance their emotions. You may help them not, react to, like, their temperament may calm down with you. You may tell them not to react too impulsively to things. People, they may have a temper. I just feel like you guys help them and you guide them and you soothe them. And so there's energies here that somebody else wanted to play that role to them. They're not interested and they're interested in you playing that role for them. All right. Strings. So they are telling someone that they want to be with you or they want you, but something else. Okay. For some of you, that something else is, we tried this, it didn't work. For others of you, that something else is, but I'm also talking to this person and they're not trying to let me go. For others of you, it's, but I don't want to let group 3 know that, I don't want to be married, whatever it is, there's a catch with your person, right? That's basically all that strings are. It's saying that there's something that comes with this situation that you have to add to, your person. Is just a part of the territory. Are you able to deal with it? And so strings attached show up as feeling like there's something going on with this person or a part of their life that feels like that comes with it, that you would have to deal with it when it comes to this person. All right. So what else do we have for what they're saying about you? Soul connection. Yeah, they're falling pretty hard, or they fell pretty hard for you. So to the point where they feel like you're a soulmate. They could be even being mean to somebody else. Okay. This King of Swords is looking a whole lot different to me now, especially with this Knight of Cups, because it's kind of like, go away. I love someone else, or I'm feeling someone else, right? The King of Swords can be very cruel, very harsh. So I feel like they told somebody that they have a soul connection with you because that person asked, well, what's the difference between me and group 3? Or why do you want to be with group 3 and not me? And it feels like they've said, this is my soulmate. Let's see what else we have. What are they saying about you, group 3? Passion. So, like I said, your person may not be holding back as far as details into your physical life if you've gone there. Even if it's something as simple as hand holding, back massages, kissing. I feel like they let people know that you guys have gone there even further, right? I feel like they get very descriptive. It's sort of like saying, yeah, group 3 kissed me and it just felt like I was in a whole different world. And they feel very detailed, very descriptive about, this. They like what they feel with you. They like how you make them feel. So they're talking about it. They want to shout it from the rooftops, how you make them feel. Okay, I'll take it. Maturity. Yeah, you're helping this person really find themselves and grow and mature. A lot of them, they don't have a problem like taking care of themselves and working, and they have good jobs too. They look good too. They have good style. But there is, something with the maturity that was lacking. That's why the friend was like, are you sure? You can make it work this time, because their relationships haven't lasted. And I do feel like they want to make a specific effort to make things last with you. Rejection. I feel like they are telling a good friend that they had to reject this other person for you, with rejection here. Because the good friend is like, I know you to be this, Knight of Wands. What's the difference between group 3 and this other, connection you got going on? That's going to make you stay. Gifts. All right. So this person has told people that they feel like you were meant to be in their life. You've, given them a sense of perspective when it comes to relationships and love. Daydream here. They're telling people that they dream about you, that they think about you quite a lot. When they're at work, they think about you. Like I said, your person feels like, you know, they do pretty well for themselves. And, you know, I could just see it now. You have this person in this business meeting and they're thinking about you. They're thinking about the next time they're going to see you, right? The Emperor is here. Lots of strong masculine energy showing up. So whoever you're dealing with, this person feels like they don't have, they're very direct, all right, very assertive when it comes to you and what they tell people about you. It's almost like this unfiltered energy. They don't care what people think, all right? They don't care if people are gonna, like, you know, judge them or, you know, make fun of them. You're falling in love. They don't care about that, right? You soften this person, or you bring out the softness in this person, and they like it. Okay, so that is what I have for you, Group 3. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. And if you are interested in a personal reading with me, check out the details in the description box.